Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. God is good, and thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, the alerts have already started. The old YouTube alerts. Thank you for subscriptions over on YouTube, everybody. These are likely catching up from over the weekend here. But, yeah, here goes another one. Oh, man, I gotta lean back, y'all. I'm just... Excuse me, so sorry. I want to start. I'm so sore. Hope you're doing well, though. What's up, Scrap? Welcome, sir. Hope you had a great weekend. I know I did. I tried to stay pretty busy. I did that second attempt at your song there, Scrap, and I feel a lot better about the direction of that one, so wasn't bad. Good. Cool. Glad to hear that, man. I still haven't finished my lunch. I'm still working on that one. So we got peanut butter and jelly today. I was just kind of running behind on things. What's it doing? What was the hurdle there? I haven't had a new phone in a while, but usually it's kind of fun because it's like, you know, you're just going through finding all the new settings and stuff, or I kind of enjoy like going through it, but if you're hitting hurdles, then that's no bueno. So it looks like the music might be too loud. I'll turn that down a little for you. What's up, Red? We got the red vibing emote. It's always a good sign when I see that one. Had to go to another mobile shop across town because the first place didn't have the phone in stock. Ah. How are you doing today, Mr. Red? So it wasn't so much like a technical difficulty, it was more of a stocking issue or just having to drive around to different places, kind of track, just the hassle of dealing with it. End up having the phone set to a different main number than the account. Oh, okay, well then no, never mind. That sucks. About to travel again here in about an hour for another out-of-town task. Oh wow, okay. Where are you heading to this time? If you don't mind me asking. If not, it's fine, no worries. Otherwise doing good? Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that, man. Up to South Dakota. I thought you were supposed to go down to South Dakota. You can't go up to go south. You can't go up to go south. That's not how that works. Let me go back and get it working after. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that makes sense, Scrap. That's no fun. Oh, okay. Yeah, 3-hour drive. That's not terrible. Isn't it funny, like, I don't know if you guys are like this, but it's like if I have like an hour and a half commute to work, it's awful. But if I have a 3-hour drive out of town, it's like a lot of fun. You know, there's like a sense of whimsy there. Or, you know, a sense of adventure. Even if it's someplace I've already been to, you know what I mean? Maybe that's just me, but phone works, but it has 2 accounts on it, one of which doesn't work and shouldn't be a problem, but... Oh, that's... Well, that's lame. Sorry, dude. Hopefully you're able to get it completely sorted out here soon. I'm not sure what the process would be. I don't know who your carrier is or whatever, but I got no guidance for you there, unfortunately, but except for that sucks. I have Symphony. I have Symphony. Oh. I'm also very tired. But we're going to be working on some Metroidvania music, so that'll be fun. Not a huge issue, just a pile of little hassles that never needed to occur. Yeah. That's generally how it is, though, right? It's just it's not always like a big issue, but it's a pile of little issues, and then that's sometimes that's almost worse. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like this one a lot too. Was this before I started doing the themed months? Was this when I was just doing random songs each week? I think so. Well, hopefully this month I can write... I think it might have been. Yeah, it's like I can't remember. I feel like it's older than a year. I don't know. I'm losing track, man. I've lost track a long time ago. I had a new Patreon supporter message me and asked me about like a handful of songs of where they were in the archives, and it took me like 30 minutes to find them. Because I was like, I can't remember, but I found them. If tech doesn't immediately and easily work, it's going to be a pile of unintended issues that hurt brain. Yeah, that's the truth. But hopefully this month we write more stuff like this, or along this vein. That's the goal. I've actually got a couple of tracks kind of started for Metroidvania month. Unofficial TM, not really TM. Somebody else did that first. Where are we at? I've got a folder with 3 songs in it already that I've just kind of like, they're not completed ideas, but they're like they're jumping off points. I've got all your music broken down the same way you had it on Ice Drive, and I still keep finding new songs. That's funny. Yeah, it's I guess it's a good problem to have for me. Yeah. I have no idea how either. Sorry, Red. I think I mentioned most of them, but it's just like I very quietly mention it in the corner, in like an obscure corner of the web. I'll just go to some random forum and create an account there, and then just make a single post saying, "Hey, I updated this song pack," and then never post again. Yeah, no kidding. I almost put out another, which song is this over the weekend? Like I said, the guy was asking about a handful of songs. Somebody else from the Low Poly Shorts community. Which Low Poly Shorts creator, if you're watching, send me a message. I have questions. Your identity is safe with me. I'll be Commissioner Gordon. You can be Batman. It's fine. But yeah, I almost sent out a message saying, like, which song is this? But then I ended up finding it. Art organizations use this file. It's similar date and a lot of... Oh, I forgot about this one. Looking later. Yeah. Oh, cool, man. Well, that's fun. I appreciate that. That's really... That's fun. We've had a few people show up from the Low Poly Shorts community, which I'm very thankful for, you know. And we had a few people, like some new visitors, new supporters over the weekend. So again, thank you so much, everybody who supports what I do. I really, really, really do appreciate it. It means a ton to me. Probably the only person in the Midwest jamming a 16-bit game music in my commute. There's a good chance. There's a good chance. And if there's more, I mean, you're the only one jamming to these 16-bit game songs on your commute. But yeah, we'll get started here in a second. It's already 2:14 here. Oh, I just gotta, man, it's, you know, when you're super busy and active and stuff, and I guess you got your blood flowing, the muscles going and stuff, and then as soon as you sit down and you stop for a minute, it's like slowly the tired, I guess it doesn't clamp down. It's just the tired expands or whatever. I don't know. You just get more tired. That's a smarter way of saying it, Bert. That's where we're at. It's slowly creeping in. Yeah. The coach has been having us run around the building 5 times now at the start of our classes. Dude, it just zaps me so much. I'm like, on the first lap, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Like, this is it for me. I don't know how far that is. If it's a, I don't know if it's a mile. It's a quarter of a mile. Like doing all 5 laps. I have no idea. I'll have to ask him. But yeah, we'll do that first, and then everything else afterwards. And I'm just like, ugh. I forgot about that. That's a good question. I should do that, shouldn't I? That's a good idea. Let me see if I can find that. Okay. All right, bird's brain. One thing at a time. When I got home, I had like 10 messages in Discord that I had to address, and then so that was part of why I was a little late. Let me see. Search conversation with red Pokemons. Okay. I have the documentation brought up in a tab, so I can look into that. No, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. I think it's fun. I think it's a lot of fun. I just kind of forgot, man. I haven't really been catching many streams recently. I try to make a point to be at Duchess's streams, but besides that, I just haven't really had time to sit down and watch almost anybody. So So I guess with that, like, since I'm only watching Duchess, I just kind of forgot that the community game was a thing. Let me respond to somebody right quick, because they're asking about if I'm working on a game. So this could lead to, could mean potential work. Track for one of them on stream today. Live right now, by the way, if anyone wants to come and hang out. Ha 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 ha. Almost done. And then we will... All right. Did that. So, wait. Yep, okay. Cool. So there's that. Let's jump over here. It's about time to get started. Like I said, we got 3 tracks we've done. Hey, Neo Soul Gamer, what's up, man? Thanks for the follow. How you doing, man? It's been a while. You're an OG Patreon supporter. You were early on in there, I remember. Plugging away at things here. Same here, brother. Whew, okay, I gotta get some blood flowing. I gotta kick my legs or stretch or something. I just sat down like 20 minutes ago, and I'm like, oh. Okay. They said you always look for streamers to listen to while you're deving. You working on? Is it the same game you were working on? Back in the day, or have you got a new project going on? What you got going on, brother? Close Studio Pro, it's doing the thing. Kind of creates that work atmosphere. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people in my streams do. Hang on, I got something not responding here, so I gotta close it. They have me on in the background while they're working, which I'm totally cool with. I enjoy the hangout. Gotta run. No worries, Red. Have a great day. Have a safe trip, and I will see you on Thursday, most likely. Yeah, appreciate you, man. All right, Studio Pro is loading up on my other screen. Here's proof. But we'll get started. We're going to be writing some Metroidvania style music today. That's our theme for March. Same project, been at it for years, off and on. Life got in the way. Dude, that's totally understandable. No worries. I can't remember. I think it was in Final Boss Blues' server. I was said to Andreas, you know, a little bit of a little bit of progress here and there is better than just no progress whatsoever. So it's like if you're being consistent with it, even if it's just a little bit at a time, that's way better than not not doing nothing. Oh man, yeah, dude, honestly, I kind of fell into it. So I think it was April last year. I had like a cracked rib. So I was going to the gym and stuff, and I cracked a rib, right? I think it was fully broken. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I had some extra time on my hands, right? Because I wasn't doing that in the afternoons to let it heal up. And I spent a Friday, for whatever reason, I was just like, I wonder if I can get, streaming set up. And I spent a Friday just tweaking stuff and running private streams. And then the next day on Saturday, I was just like, okay. I sent out on my Discord, I was like, I guess I'm going to go live. And had like 2 or 3 people show up. And I've just been doing it ever since, pretty much. Hey, what's up, Remy? Back to work on the menu stuff, yep. That's cool. So is the menu stuff going well? Let's see. I think I got... I'll get it out eventually. So no, I think I'm going to start with Metroid stuff, Metroidvania. And then we'll do the latter half. We'll do... we'll probably jump into some stuff for Slopeside Kings. Fade this out. Find out soon. Wrestling Unreal, hanging on, trying to open levels. Huh. Unreal Wrestling. More loading. I gotta reset up the camera for the keyboard down here, because I don't know. I have this keyboard to my left, but I don't use it as much as I should. So anyway, all right. So here's a couple of ideas I've gotten started. None of them are really done. Let me make sure. Yep. Got to put this on so you guys can hear it. I don't even remember what this one sounds like, so. No, it's not playing. Did it do the thing again? I wonder why it does that. You guys saw me click this. I did that. There we go. Let me know on volume levels too. It just goes on like that for a couple of sections. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I like that one. Let me listen to the other two and see which one I want to work on right now. I like that one though. I'm gonna be a little ADD with it for a second till something strikes me. Falcon 2. Loading. But yeah, Neo Soul, we usually do music streams Monday and Thursday, and then Friday I'll do a gaming stream. And it's usually between 2 and 5 Eastern time. That's the schedule I've kind of fallen into. Here we go. A little less going on this one, it looks like visually. Nice. Cool, man. All good. Oh. Whoops. Y'all can't hear that. My bad. Like I said, I did these over like in off time, so I'd forget to put this thing on. There we go. Kind of like a time change there. Okay. I think I'd rather work on the first one over that one right now. And then let me check the last one really quick, and then I'll lock it in. What I'm doing. Oops. More loading. Oh. Yep, and I gotta sit back in my chair today, y'all. I usually like to sit up and sit forward, but I need the lumbar support. The lumbar. I think this was this morning. Yeah, this one we were working on this morning. Oh, and you can't hear it. I did it again. Okay, and then it kind of repeats from there. So generally with these, it's like I got the first section down, or like a good chunk of work on the first section. The second half is where I need to pick up some slack. So I think first off, when I hear, I think we'll start with this one, because I was bobbing my head with this one a bit. That's a good sign. So let's take these lower notes and add it to this, because this is my kind of like the bass line, but it's also got some rhythm that's going to get you in it. Hey, what's up, Gaz? All good, man. I listened to a handful of your songs, by the way, Gaz. I meant to message you, but I've been like running around this morning, so I didn't really get a chance to. But yeah, they sounded good. Good mixes, especially. So that's I like that. I might have. Oh yeah. I got Discord running basically all the time at this point, man. It's like the only social media that I really use. I'm not on most anything anymore. I need to do better about my YouTube, even though that's not really social media. That's more of a search engine. But they've introduced social aspects, right? So it's like the community post section in YouTube. I need to be consistent with that. There's a lot of things I need to do in general in life. I wonder how many times a day I say either out loud or I say to myself, I need to do blank. Let's see. I want to do. Blank is essential. Blank is an essential worker. We can help each other. Yeah, dude. I like your mixes a lot. So yeah, we definitely need to talk about that. Don't forget about getting blank done. Blank was the first thing I got done this morning. Okay, you know what's funny? You know what's really funny? I gotta stop what I'm doing to say this. I was like, I came into this week like, okay, I've got to get blank done. I've got to, really put the pedal to the metal with blank, this and that. And then the first thing I did, the first thing I did, at 9 o'clock this morning, I was laughing about myself. First thing I did at 9 o'clock this morning was make this meme and post it on my YouTube. And then I was just like, I spent 10 minutes doing this. What am I doing? The first thing I do when I get in the office was this. I was like, oh, gosh, come on, Bert. Like, excuse me. I started choking. It's just funny. Let's see. Okay, so. And yes, I like my own memes. They make me laugh. Maybe some cool drones in the background will be good. Cool drone. Ghost town. No, not that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Ooh, that was a little bit much. Where's my attack? Here we go. Why is that stuck? This is why I never use this library. All right. Let's go. Boo. There we go. No, I need to find what sound I want to use here. Here's that phrase again. I need to blank. Burning rain. That sounds cool. Though I think I want to find something a bit more. All good, man. Thanks for dropping in. Hope to see you on the next one. Have a great rest of your day. What's up, Mondoon? Welcome. All good, man. No worries. Yeah, this one's pretty chill. I just started this one this morning. Maybe I'll switch back to that first one because it's like I've already put in like an hour and a half or whatever on this one today. However long I did. This one hasn't gotten any love today, so maybe I should. I don't know. I'm feeling like jumping around. Another one in 20 minutes. All good, man. No worries. Just Metroidvania. It wasn't sci-fi, but it was just Metroidvania. Well, I guess it was mystical Metroidvania, technically. Melancholy Metroidvania. That's what it was. That's true. Well, there was, so yeah. I think I was naturally just doing sci-fi. Melonvania. Melon. That's a cool sound. So if I do, I kind of want to use that. Gonna have to clean up the. It's a bit echoey, or a lot of release or whatever. A lot of bleed over with the notes, but and then also that. Up, 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 up. Beam. Da-na-na-na. There it is. It's got my attention. Maybe turning this down. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, and let's do this too. Bing, 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 ding, dong, ding, bong. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. But you know what else we gotta do? And I'm not gonna do the X trim because I think this will This needs a bit more like. This will probably be easier, honestly. That's pretty cool. So do it the full length. I think just doing it there is a transitional spot, and then here, we'll just start with that. Throw this in here, and also that. Melancholy Metroidvania. Prismas. Probably got something. I don't know if this is what I want to reach for, though. I don't reach for this one too often. What's this got for me? Go for it, brother. Coffee is always good. What does this one have for me? Let's... No. Dun 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 dun. Let's go back to this. I think this month I'm going to lean very heavily on the Aurora library because it's just so good. Oh, so good. Oh. Aurora. It's oh so good. Oh yeah. Ooh. Hmm. wonder if those little like processing spikes are coming through the little distortion bits. Okay, maybe. Okay, that's cool. Naturally occurring bit crushing. Bum bum bum. And then, actually, LED dispatch. That could work. Oops, whoops. What was I playing there? Hang on. G sharp and F. Okay. You do that again. Hang on. Um, um, get rid of that. Let's do this. Bing. Back in a bit by bit. All good, man. Have a good meeting. Oh, that gives me a chance to do one of these. Oh. Oh. Now that Mondude's not looking, I can stretch. Man. Yeah, just my spine. Okay. Let's run it back from the beginning. Let's just listen again. We'll do a running start listen. See how we're doing it. Is this melancholy Metroidvania? I'll be playing some guitar. I wasn't planning on it. What was the guitar hint? This song really just needs like a good, some like good low end happening. Alright, Bert, don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. Oh, crap. Oh. Ah. It's like, let's look at the subculture orchestral. I never reached for this one either. So let's see if it has anything for us. I gotta listen to it before I go to a party. Kind of party. Ooh. Yeah, okay, let me do that. Ain't no party like a dungeon party. I'm just gonna use this one. And then let's adjust this. I'm so sorry about all the yawns, you guys. It's one of those stream days. This isn't y'all's first rodeo. This isn't y'all's first time being here, so. Oops. It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. It's very Yanio. Oh, we're gonna have to play drums. We're gonna have to play drums to wake up. And let's see. That works. Hey, whatever progresses the story, right? Where are we at? Captain. Hello, Captain. Can't see her. She's hanging out in the window right now. Support play drumism. I might have to. Let's work on this a little bit longer. But I legit might have to just to wake myself up because I'm so tired. I hate to like keep saying that. Come here, Captain. All right. Where you going? Come here. Taking the long way around. Come on. Let me go back over here. Oh. But hey, we're making progress on this one, I think. We're a lot further along. We got parts added. All right. There needs to be like smoothing out there. Smooth out transition. There. Let's do it for that. What did I shoot? Where am I? That's what it was. As soon as I stopped, I was like, what did I just do? Flub in there. As per usual. That's how I do it. Maybe if I do this one down here. No. Oh, that's because that's wrong. There we go. Thanks, man. Thank you. Oh, okay. Just imagine somebody tuning in for the first time, and I'm just like, fighting, fighting for my life right now. Let's see, man. Let's see what we can do here. What can I do? I don't really think this one needs much, if any, percussion. I'm not feeling like reaching for percussion. Escapism has some good stuff. I am a fan of that. Yeah, no kidding. What was it? It was the winter January, like the wintry Nordic Skyrim-ish music. Oh man, I was fighting for my life for that whole month. And I think the music turned out really good, but it's just like yeah, it's just too relaxing that the whole time I'm working on it, I'm like, oh, oh no. Something to add that will add more effect when you take it away, but I'd say the minimalist approach is perfect for this. Yeah. Austin Auto Split. Not that. Oh, maybe like super duper quiet in the background. This could work. Nah. Nah. Just changing the vibe to a place I'd not wanting to go that way. Spectral Gong Drone. Yeah. I'm kidding. No, not that. Maybe not this library. So far, it's not. Let's go back to Aurora. Aurora Motion Wonders. Bird Wonders. Hold on. No. It's just... I can get behind that, especially this part is what really I think makes it like the Subnautic. That's what's really driving that vibe. This actually is kind of adding. It's super subtle, but I noticed it when I muted it. So I think that'll stay. I don't understand crap, man. Yeah, no, that's true. It's like even if it's something subtle, it's like I can't hear. I wasn't even sure what this was doing, this bottom blue track, and then I muted. I was like, something's missing suddenly, and I was like, okay, well then that stays. It's just this really low. I don't know if you guys can even hear that at all. Very slightly. Yeah, it's like playing it all. I hit. I'll wait for it to come. Something disappeared all of a sudden. I was like, okay. Well, there we go. So that stays. That's just vibe. That's just a vibe layer. Oh, and I don't even have it running through this. Okay, hang on. Let's run it through this. I want pretty much everything to run through the effects layer to hit this tape saturation. It's like something in the distance. Yeah, it's just those little details like that can really enhance the vibe of the song. And now having it run into this channel. Yeah, I can see that. I always like to draw or like find little comparisons between drawing and writing music and stuff like that. Finding little analogies and whatnot. That's always so fun. Oh, that's good. PX Sunbox. That is not going to be the right thing to reach for. So let's grab it. Let's see what we can do. Like this is going to be not good. So let's see what it does. Phaedra. Yeah, no. undecided on that. Yeah, I think we made progress on this one today. I think I'm going to stop with that track because running out of steam on it a little bit. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. I'm going to boot up some Slopeside Kings, but I'm going to play some L drums first. Get some blood flowing a little bit. That was me. Okay. This is also me. Attention. Which track is this? Okay, it's that one. Let me try playing along with this, I guess. So this is a mistake. This is absolutely a mistake trying to play along with this song. Oh. All right, let's see what I can, if I can play along to this at all. That was awful. Probably should have recorded that. That was a little sloppy, but there was some coolness in there. I'll hit record this time. Wah, wah. Ah, okay. Ah. Okay, that honestly did help a little bit. I don't feel as sleepy. Hello. All right, let's go back over here. Oh, what's up, Mike? Dinner just got ruined after taking a chunk out of my knuckle. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, dang, brother, that sucks. Ah. Well, I mean, as far as I know, Kick is ad free somehow. Plus, also YouTube, you can put ad blocker on. Twitch, I'm not sure other, but should live closer to the Seaway. Oh, thanks, brother. Which knuckle was it? Not that it helps. I'm just curious, just making conversation. That is indeed brutal. Right middle. Well, if it makes you feel any better, my right middle, I don't. Although I didn't take a chunk out of it grinding ginger, it still feels messed up from the other week when I like closest knuckle to the fingertip. Oh, okay. Ooh, yeah, that sucks. Um, it's still messed up from when I like got kicked. Ow, actually, that hurt a little bit. It's a lot better, but I can still feel it. Like it's still like very present. Eventually, I'll get a cut, Gaz. Yeah, it's like I finally got my first Twitch payout a couple of weeks ago. So you got to hit $50 to as the threshold between subs and ad revenue. Yeah, no pun intended, right? On Twitch, it's like I got to hit $50 for as the threshold. And after about a year, I finally got my first payout a few weeks back. I guess, yeah, it was the beginning of February. Whereas Duchess Miss Lady Madam, it's fine. I just think it's funny. She got a payout like her third or fourth month in, and it was much more than $50. Not surprising. Not surprised at all, and I'm totally fine with it. It's just funny. Just don't get kicked ahead, forehead. Yeah, I don't like getting kicked. It does not feel good. Oh man. But yeah, having this finger messed up makes it really like the middle finger makes it really hard to drive. I don't know why. You just can't tell other people how they're doing. So there was a few flubs in there. I kind of liked like having this because I already have a few drum layers in there, but just this just adds to it, right? Might change up the kit I'm using. So there, I think I need to go ahead and jump into this. I like that one. Oops. I guess maybe for me, it's like I always boot up this default kit, and so for me, I don't know, maybe it's just like it sounds like it needs to be something different to me. But I do like this kick. I changed to the DW Collector's Maple. That's Plastic Beater. That sounds a little baiter. That one sounds a little baiter to me, compared to. It's just a little different. Snare I can get behind. Well, besides all that funness there, Mike, how's everything else going, man? How's the day been? How was the weekend? Desensitized. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's probably what it was. Back it up a little bit. Good, man. That's good. Lifted a truck. Nice. Nice, man. I almost feel like I need to change some of those fills up a little bit because I do the same one. That's, honestly, I feel like I need to do more weight training. I also got in a good workout. I feel exhausted. It was a big, we do a lot of cardio. We do a lot of cardio, which is good. I need to get in more cardio, but dang, I'm tired. I was gassed out like within the first 5 to 10 minutes of the class. Yeah, I don't really get nauseated so much anymore. I used to, pretty big. But so I think it's improving, I guess. I mean, when I first started this class, yeah, I've felt nauseous a few times, but now I'm just like, now it's just my legs hurt. That's it. Love picking up heavy stuff. Yeah, I want to do more of that. They used to have at my gym, They had a separate. They did like CrossFit classes, which I don't know how y'all feel about that stuff. I didn't really like. It has such a weird like reputation, I guess. I don't know. They had weights. They had you could they had a weight section basically that some people were training under, and I was always thinking about getting into that at some point, but then they took it away and changed that area to more jujitsu classes. I also lifted a truck. Fair enough, it was made out of Lego, but a truck's a truck. Hey, that's. I also lifted a truck. However, the truck I lifted was made out of sourdough bread and filled with peanut butter and jelly. So, your move. I guess I should switch back over to here. This scene. But I've even thought about like I'll let myself out. uh join in like I don't know, like an LA Fitness or the dreaded Planet Fitness just to get some weight training in. I know Planet Fitness also has a bad reputation too. Um but it's cheap. I don't really want to I can't really take on another huge expense right now. I'm barely hanging on to the gym I'm at. It is kind of expensive, but I like it there. I like it a lot. That's what I figured, honestly. That's kind of what I figured. I was like, it's since they got so many locations, it's just like any other chain. It's like you're gonna have some that are really well run, and some that are just absolute crap holes. And then also, people have complained about like it being too crowded and stuff. And it's like, well, yeah, if you go to any gym at like 5 or 6 o'clock at night, it's gonna be crowded because people are coming in after work or whatever. It's like if you're at any gym, you're gonna find specific hours it's super busy. It's like, of course. So, and it's like, but if that's the only hours you can make it there, then yeah, that would kind of suck. But that's gonna be the case anywhere, pretty much. Cable tower at home. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. That's good. I got one of those Bowflexes. I got it for free from somebody had donated it to my church and it was just sitting in their storage building, so I took it. However, the power rods are pretty like um dead. So it's like it really doesn't give much resistance, so it's kind of like I guess this is why they donated it. Okay, so now it's just taking up space in a room. Now it's just taking up space. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, you don't see ads for them too much. Oh man, you got to get over that allergy there, Gaz. I used to be also. I really did. I was pretty allergic myself, but it's good. Got to keep got to keep your body moving, man. You only get one. Take care of it. You're like 10 stone. Okay, so forgive me. I don't like I've heard those sayings before. Like I don't know what 10 stone equates to. Is that like I'm 100 pounds? Is that like I'm 200 pounds? Mentally I'm so much better when I'm lifting regularly. Yeah, mentally the exercise has helped me a lot. Big time. Yeah, yeah, give us the measurement in freedom units. No, I've always wondered 140 pounds. Okay. Okay, 10 stone is 140 pounds. Okay. Yeah, you're about the size I used to be. Dude, I used like I don't know how old you are, Gaz, but like when I was you know, a teenager, when I was in my 20s, uh yeah, I was about 10 stone. And then like in my 30s I slowly just ballooned up less than half of me, so you're probably a healthy weight, yeah. Depends on how tall he is. Depends on how tall you are. But yeah, like a not my 20s anymore, put it that way. Yeah. I haven't been in my 20s for a while, sir. I'm rounding the corner to my 40s. Um ugh. Anyway, like last year or before I started going to the gym, I've almost been going there for 2 years now, coming up in the fall. But prior to that, I got on the scale and I saw like two at the beginning of it for the first time in my life. I hit like 205, and I was like, well, this has to change. That was the first time in my life I'd ever seen that, and I was like, okay. And at the time, my dad was really struggling with his weight too. He was um he was a bit heavier and not much taller than me. Just um I'm about 5'10", 5'11" on a good day. So that means I'm actually 6 foot. But no, I think he actually was 6 foot, and he was heavier. So anyway, all that to say was when I saw that I was like, I gotta stop. I gotta get this in check. And um now I'm sitting at about a buck 80. I fluctuate between a buck 78 and a buck 85. Uh and I feel pretty good at this spot, you know. If this is roughly where I stay, I feel pretty good. There's still some, stuff going on here that I'm trying to work on, but if I can turn that into muscle, and the number doesn't really super bother me really, but if it was 200 pounds of pure muscle, then that's I'm okay with that, right? Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Oh, oh my goodness. I didn't even really intend to start working on this track. This is the one I opened up and I put the drums over, but this is pretty good. Yeah, I think that's the truth. The scale is a decent guideline, but it's how you feel that matters more exactly. I would say yes. Oh man. Oh. That's starting again. All right. Tell you what, let me run to the bathroom real quick, and at least that way I can stand up and walk and get some blood flowing again, and then we'll spend this last hour. Maybe I will work on that last song. I don't know. I need to get a fourth song to this developer basically. I've sent him 3 so far. I need to get a fourth song to him to just for him to check it out and be like, yes, I like this direction. Then I'm going to take all 4 of those and like polish them up, shine them up real nice, turn them sideways, and then deliver them to him for a milestone. Um, but yeah, just 2 seconds while I run to the bathroom, get some blood flowing. Make yourself a coffee. That's very loud for me. Let me put on a different track. I'll be right back. Jump and shoot, man. Yeah. Classic. That is an oldie. Where I come from. How old is that song, man? Jump and Shoot, man. That one was... That song is more than 10 years old, which is wild. Could be like 14 years old. Oi. Where does the time go, man? Where does it go? All right. So I need to, there's that phrase again. I need to blank. I haven't sent that one off. I haven't sent that one off. I got a lot of ideas started and kind of... Okay. So all these ones. Okay. What was this one? Got a lot of little ideas. But what do I want to actually pursue? That one we played drums on was, I think, pretty good, pretty close to... Basically all I got there. All right, that's yeah. Cool little intro thingy, but yeah. Shoot. Welcome back, sir. I also am back. We are so back. Bert sleeping stream when? When are we bringing the nap streams back to the forefront? This has a little bit going on to it. sweepy thing comes back in here. Alright, so there's kind of something here. Kind of, sort of. Definitely needs some more meat on this bone. But then we'd have ourselves a stew going. Riser. Or uplifter. So maybe. Uplifter. Uplifter. Where did that one go? Something like that. What's the other thing called? Downlifter. Downlifter. Where'd it go? Downlifter. Do what I say, computer, and search. Search for me. Don't make me do it. Go to. Show. Okay. Is it crashing on me? It's not doing anything. Yeah, I see it spinning here. So it's not working. Faller. I've never heard it referred to as a faller. But that makes sense. Alright, am I gonna have to close you again, Studio Pro, if that is your real name? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I had to, okay. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There's the alarm sound Scrap was talking about. The siren. It's kind of working. It's kind of working. No. There we go. Okay, that'll work. Is this thing done? Okay. Down lifter. Faller. Okay. Do-do-do. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 3 and 4 and yeah, that's better. Bing bong ding. Oops, dong. Bing bong ding. Let's do running start listen again. Alright, this definitely needs more. Okay. Let's build this up a little bit. or a lot of bit. Blah, blah, blah. I think this had some pretty good like high up stuff too. And let's see, is this slap these all effects one. Oh, that's got doubled up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Francis. There we go. No, hear it now. Oh, that's because there's nothing in it. Wrong thing. This part here is a big departure. It's kind of cool, but it's also not sure. Maybe it's just too much like reverb on that bass. Too much overhang. To be just the You know what? I'm a dingus. I'm like, where's that reverb in the effects end? Duh. Well, maybe not. Oh, hi, Momo. Hi, Momos. Hello. Oh. Okay, so that's better. Let's see if we do. Oh, we're even. Oh my goodness. Okay. I wonder if this would have been enough, but it's okay. So add a gain. Where? Envelope, no. I have one built already. No. What's it called? Where would just the base volume be? This? Here we go. Stop it. What? Is it this? What the heck? Okay. Oh, that's not it then. So I definitely get lost in this sometimes. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. Okay. 0 dB. So this add ACC. What would even be here? Nope. Here, I know where to find those. Bing. We've done it. Okay. Maybe not start at absolute 0. I'm spacing out, you guys. I'm spacing out, so apologize. Let me run it back. Ugh. So that needs some. Might even let that go a little longer. How far? How? Bleh. This is 219. Let's see. Give that thing a little bit more space. Yeah, that might work. Let's try it. Am I on the right thing? No, I'm not. Oops. That's how we roll, man. I screwed it up. That's how we roll. Screws it up immediately. That's an unnecessary way of doing it, but now that I did that, I'll just go in and draw it. I'm sorry if I'm mumbling. I'm just kind of, this is where we're at in the day. One. Actually, I think the other is better. Oh man, what am I doing? Okay, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. It's two different tracks. What am I? That's where we're at in the day. I'm like, there we go. That's fine. Why, Michael Eagle? Why? Did you send another message? Or is it just the why? It doesn't even matter how hard you why. Alright, let me just go, let me go over here and, oh. That makes sense. Okay. In that case, what's up, Michael Eagle? How's it going, brother? Oh. cancel. Ooh. Bing bong. That's... Need some more. I still feel like this. I don't know. There's not enough of a hook at the beginning for me. So I need to get something like substantial here. Pac-Man. Okay. Hey. 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 Don't think I'm in the right section. Yeah. I was thinking, I mean, you're right. I was thinking more like it's like an old Dead Mouse song. cool sound. I gotta remember this piano sound. Tucked away in this library. Alan Walker and Vila. That's more of a... Danny likes birds. That's a fun title for a patch. I don't even know what sound I'm looking for. We're just kind of messing around right now. I don't know. I'm not sure on this one, man, to be honest with you. There's some cool ideas floating around, but maybe another day I'll get some momentum on it. But right now it feels uphill. So I think I'm going to close this one. Think of the emotional scenes from Rocky. I love Rocky, man. It's a great movies. That's a Metroidvania. Which one was that? Hang on, which one was that? It was... Okay, can't tell. 2026 02. They're all 02. Okay. I don't think it was this one. It was not. Did I send this? Tradition to watch a bunch of them on your birthday. Favorite film series of all time. Yeah, it's great, man. Honestly, best love story ever put to film. If you count Rocky with it. Yeah, I've only seen 1 through 5. I never saw what Balboa. I never saw the one that they did years later. But yeah, I only saw those for the first time like a couple of years ago. But yeah, I love those movies, man. They're so good. Kind of like 5. I didn't think 5 was completely terrible, but it was just kind of like an eh. Rocky 5 plus 2 equals Rocky 7, Adrian's Revenge. Right. So. Really? No, I haven't seen that. I only ever saw the theatrical, I guess you'd say. The robot was weird. Yeah. But besides that, 4 was pretty good. Ah, okay. Where do you find that one? Streaming now on Hulu, on YouTube, on Pluto, on Crunchyroll. Is it on Crunchyroll? And if any of those want to sponsor me. Okay. I do not have any Apple products. So I have to find other way to watch. If he dies, he dies. This track's honestly kind of in a good spot. It's kind of sort of. Probably. That makes sense. 3 is the best, but 4's soundtrack is untouchable. I'm not sure which one I like the most, to be honest with you. I've seen the first 2 a couple of times. I've only seen 3 and 4. I've only seen 3 and 4 once each. But I think, honestly, that all the movies are so good. I think there's an argument to be made if like you're like, okay, 3 is the best, but if Remy was like, no, 2 is the best, and Scrap was like, no, 4 is the best, I'd be like, yeah, you're all right. It's like, I don't think there's any wrong answer between those 4. Yeah, I like 1 a lot too. My gym playlist for years. Yeah, I'd send in a good review for you to Crunchyroll sponsor. Please do, Michael Eagle. That'd be amazing. I'll do a Crunchyroll sponsorship. Damien Sushi, that'd be fine. I'm not sure what my favorite would be. I think I'll probably say one is my favorite. But that might be because that's the one I've seen the most too, but they're so good. They're just so good. What's another movie series that's, I don't want to say equivalent to Rocky, but like, but equivalent to Rocky? Something that's like, you know, just they had a bunch of them, you know, and they just like, there was just like a stream of good movies. Not saying every single one was a hit, because that doesn't tend to be. Die Hard. Okay. Don't kill me in the chat, y'all, but I actually I've never seen any of the Die Hards, believe it or not. I'm not opposed to it. I just have never watched them. This thing's, I'm kind of just realizing it's pushing really heavy. Unsubbed, yeah. Okay, well, I don't feel as bad then, Remy. Yeah. What about like another series I haven't seen? I don't know if this is if you said Die Hard and it started making me think of that. What about like the Lethal Weapon series? Are those good? I haven't seen those either. I haven't. I've seen. Yeah, I haven't seen Lethal Weapon. Is in a different vein. But Alien 1 and 2, Alien and Aliens, those were really great. I haven't seen any of the other ones. Indiana Jones. I haven't seen many of the Indiana. I haven't seen this since I was a kid. I should say. I'm pretty certain I saw the first three, but I barely remember. It's like snippets, and some of those snippets that I remember might be because I've seen them, referenced, uh, later on in life. Mel Gibson is great, dude. I really enjoy him. I really like well, this doesn't fall in line with the great movie series. I like Mad Max 2. I like The Road Warrior. I was not a big fan of Mad Max 1, and I wasn't really a big fan of 3 either. I think I stopped watching 3, but 2 was the first one I saw, and that movie was awesome. And then I went back and watched 1, and I was like, how did this get a sequel? Like, the 1 was just a complete mess to me. Like, I was just like, what is happening in this movie? How did this get a sequel that was, and a sequel that was such a great movie? Naked Gun. There you go. There you go. We have a winner. I want to see that new one, dude. Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah, that's another one I saw as a kid, like the first one, and I really don't remember too much about it, but I remember it being good. Um, yeah, Aliens 1 and 2 is good. I remember, yeah, Predator I saw as a kid, and I thought that was cool, but I haven't seen it in years, so it's just very fuzzy. Police Squad, yeah, that's another one. Saw as a kid. A lot of these, yeah, it's like I need to go back and watch them again because it's been 30 years. Cool. It's hey, what's up, Mondoon? We're just talking movies, man, because I'm procrastinating on work. Yeah, Police Squad. I know I've seen. I don't remember which one I've seen. Probably the first one. I don't remember. A period where he wanted to be taken seriously as an actor, and it did not go well for him. Yeah, that sucks. That's. There's a few of them who did that. Like Jim Carrey wanted to be taken as a serious actor for a while there. Robin Williams did that too, and I feel like they might have been a little bit more successful with that than Eddie Murphy because I can think of a couple of good movies that like serious movies that like Jim Carrey did and the serious movies that like Eddie or Robin Williams did. Jackie Chan movies were yeah. What was the one? Crap. I watched one a couple years ago. And it was really good. Oh, I really liked it. Um, it starts off and they're like in like the snowy mountains. First strike, I think maybe. I have to watch it first time now. I agree with Remy. Nostalgia keeps me loving it. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I think that probably is true. Man, what is that Jackie Chan movie? This is gonna drive me crazy. I think it's First Strike. Jackie Chan First Strike. Um, this over here. Okay, yeah. The fight scene with the ladder, and it starts off like they're in some snowy area, right? It follows this nuclear. Yes, yeah, yeah. I watched this for the first time like 2 years ago, and it was fun. Yeah. What's like? I think there was another Jackie Chan movie that like everybody's like that is the best Jackie Chan movie, and I couldn't find it streaming like for free anywhere. Um, Maybe Police Story 1. Um, Maybe Drunken Master. It's all subjective, right? But there was one like I kept seeing pop up. Uh, just give me like a grid of movie names. I don't want to read all this. Police Story and Drunken Master are both amazing movies. Yeah, I never saw the Karate Kid reboot. Um, Karate Kid, that's another great movie. Okay. Well, speaking of Karate Kid, okay, Ralph Macchio. Anybody see the movie Crossroads with Ralph Macchio? Where he's like a blues guitar player, or he's like a classical guitar player who wants to play the blues, and he meets this like old, you know, blues player, and then they travel to the crossroads to, I can't remember the exact plot, but they end up in a guitar duel with Steve Vai at the end. I don't know if anybody's seen that one. That's a deep cut right there. Police Story and Drunken Master. There's one or two for each, but I'm not sure which ones of those were the great ones. Yeah. Hmm. When I was trying to find, like, back in the day, me and my dad were trying to find a DVD for that Crossroads movie, and it was like right around the time. Actually, no, I know who did. Kind of. Um, it was right around the time that Britney Spears came out with a movie called Crossroads, and so whenever I would go to like Best Buy or Fry's Electronics or whatever, and I was like, "Do you guys have the movie Crossroads?" It'd be like the Britney Spears movie. I was like, "No, no." No, it wasn't actually Ralph Macchio playing the guitar in that duel scene. It was his name was his name Ry Cooder? Was that the guy? It was somebody. I mean, Ralph Macchio. They he like faked it really well, but they had somebody. It was like overdubbed, but he did like mime it very well. I do remember that. Uh, and Jackie Chan sang the theme for I think he sang the outro themes for like most of his movies, right? Uh I don't know when that trend started, but they're like at some point it became like okay, at the end of a Jackie Chan movie, he'll, he sings like, the outro credits song. Yeah, big singer in Little China. That's that we got his next movie. Picture somewhere where I met Pat Morita randomly at a park in Wilmington. My goodness, Remy. When I was like, oh, you're 5 or 6, just a random run when I was. That's cool, man. That's so funny. Every so often, you're like, oh yeah, I met that guy once. It's like, okay. Somewhere I have a picture of me arm wrestling Hulk Hogan when I randomly met him at Starcade '98. John Carpenter approves. It's interesting though, man. It's always funny when you drop one of these like little nuggets nuggets of lore. 4:54. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much more music I'm writing, to be honest with you. I'm just. We made some progress today. We did good. I'm gonna put. Let's put us something a little less. There we go. That's pretty chill. Tried to meet Hulk. I went to a Tonight Show taping where he was supposed to be gonna do meet and greet after, but he canceled last minute. The Hulkster. Oh, let me tell you something, brother. I actually haven't seen too much from Hogan's wrestling career. Just like snippets and stuff, but I wasn't really watching whenever he would have a run, whether it was, obviously his initial run, or I didn't watch WCW much at all. And then when he came back to WWE in I guess the early 2000s, I would like whenever he was around, I really wasn't watching, so I've never seen much of his matches. The anime I was watching a few years ago, a training montage with the characters singing a song as they did. Oh, that's cool. I wonder what anime that was. Oh, you're good, Mike. No worries. We've honestly, we've been just talking about movies for the past 30 minutes. I just kind of. I don't remember how we got started on it. I think we started talking about Rocky, and then I was like, well, I'm done for the day. I'm done working for the day. Let's just talk about Rocky. How about They Live? You guys seen that one? That's a classic. Speaking of wrestlers and movies, that's one I go back and watch every so often. It's just fun. Oh yeah, dude, it might be free on YouTube. I think that's where I watched it last. Yeah, that's what happened, guys. I was playing piano and he said it sounded like Rocky, and I was like, all right, this is where we're going now. Oh, yeah, you're right. They Live as John Carpenter too. I forgot about that. But now you say that, yeah, you're right. Let me randomize this because it's just going to keep going. Morning Rod. Shuffle. There we go. Let's see. What was another... I can't say I have an all-time favorite director because I've never paid that close attention to directors, I guess. John Carpenter is a musician? I guess I just didn't know that. Or is it a different Carpenter? If you're talking, now Karen Carpenter. Now we're talking. Yeah, but I can't say I have a favorite director necessarily. I just haven't. I don't even really have a favorite actor either, though. Oh, I actually didn't know that. To be honest with you, so that's cool. All right, John Carpenter, bonus points. I see you. Yeah, I think They Live was free on YouTube. For a while, at least. They Live. Yep, it's... Oh, well, no, it's buy or rent now. Maybe it was, what do you call it? One of those other ones, Tubi? Or Pluto? Tubi occasionally has some good movies. I haven't, logged in there in forever. But every so often... I'll open up one of those free streaming apps and just see what they have. Most of the time I'm like, eh. Him and Nobuo are my main path in music and playing keyboards. Yeah, for me it was Nobuo and Trent Reznor. Yeah, favorite film composer, yeah, I would say is Danny Elfman. I would agree there. Yeah. I know John Williams is usually up there for a lot of people, and I like John Williams stuff. He's definitely one of the greats. Oh yeah, Oingo Boingo had some great stuff. Alan Silvestri. I'm not sure if I know. Maybe I do, but I don't know him by name. Yeah, and you know, from what I understand, Hans Zimmer is kind of a jerk. But I mean, he does do very well. I can't knock him for his music at all. Unless if Hans Zimmer is responsible for the way that movie trailers are scored nowadays, how it's just the you know, just like the your standard movie trailer nowadays. If Hans Zimmer is responsible for that, then he's no. I don't think he is. I'm just joking. Oh, Alan Silvestri did. Okay, well, if he did Back to the Future, then I am also a fan of him for sure. Yeah. It's unfortunate, right? I guess, yeah, it's like... I guess that's why they say never meet your heroes kind of thing. I haven't met too many famous, you know, musicians. I haven't met too many famous people, to be honest with you, but I did meet Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater, like, I mean, very briefly. Like, I was at one of his shows and I saw him beforehand signing people, and he just kind of he was kind of giving off some jerk vibes. Now, granted, it's like, I don't know, maybe people caught him and he wasn't really trying to do a meet and greet at the time. It was kind of like he was walking, I guess, from the venue to his bus. But you never know. I mean, he's just a person, so maybe he was having a bad day or something. But it was kind of like a, okay. When I'm around someone whose ego inflates, I just leave. Yeah. Cool. Old business partner in LA. His dad was friends with Danny Elfman and hung out all the time like it was nothing. As soon as I saw, okay, Oingo Boingo, I was like, oh, here we go. All right, the Remy lore. That's cool. That's cool, though. Yeah, well, my uncle works at Nintendo. Yeah. I met Billy Gunn, actually. I was trying to think of who else I've met. I've met Billy Gunn and Road Dogg. I was flying home from Iowa. I was in Des Moines, Iowa, waiting to get on our plane, and I like turn around and I see just like this massive dude. And I don't think anything of it, and then I turn back around and I'm like, wait a second, that's Billy Gunn. And me and Duchess, he's huge, man. Like the screen, the TV does not do him justice. He was gigantic, and he's like in his 60s. But he was nice. He was really nice. And I didn't realize when I went over and started talking to him, I didn't realize he was sitting there with Road Dogg. And you know, I reach out and I shake Billy Gunn's hand, and Road Dogg kind of like reaches his hand out, and then he's like, I kind of don't see it, and then he's like, he kind of was like, we did like one of these, and I was like, oh crap, I was like, hey, nice to meet you, sir. I did one of those. But yeah, so me and Dutch just got to meet the New Age Outlaws, so that was cool. Had a lot of random run-ins with the well-known folk, but the only one coming to mind is the previous North Carolina governor when he was doing a speech. That's cool. I'm not sure who the previous governor was. It's Tommy Gunn, yeah. But yeah, I haven't met too many famous people. I saw... What's his face? I saw Ben Stiller at an art exhibit one time, but I mean, I didn't talk to him. I was one I could tell he was like trying to lay low and people were kind of swarming him, so I was just like, I don't really care anyway. I was like, oh cool, Ben Stiller. Montana Avenue in Santa Monica. I see all kind of actors all the time. Yeah. I imagine, yeah, if living over in that area, yeah, you're much more likely to run into actors or, you know, any kind of celebrity than you are, you know, on the East Coast, unless you're in New York. Oh, another 1 minute ad break. I guess I probably should like go into the settings and adjust that, Mike. My bad, dude. I like literally haven't touched most of my Twitch settings since you know, like since they're like you can monetize now, and I just was like turned it on, and I haven't touched it since. So my bad, dude. I don't mean to have a bunch of ads running. Saw Harrison Ford getting dinner at the table behind me. Jon Favreau. Oh, cool. Yeah, you know, I mean, I think Kick is also you could watch wherever you want. Like, I'm not sponsored by Kick, but from what I've seen, Twitch and Kick are pretty instant with the delay. YouTube has a bit more of a delay. So if you're wanting more of the Twitch experience without being on there, you can check that out. Plus, I think that's where most people. I think that's generally like my biggest audience is on Kick. So. Wherever you guys want to watch, it's all good. I appreciate each of you. We'll probably wrap up here in a momento. I'm getting a little hungry. I didn't have a huge lunch. Should have gone over here a while ago, but I was chatting with for a while a guy who produces a radio show. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, he helped you produce your podcast theme song? Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, Remy approves of Kick. I know Mondoon used to watch on Twitch, and then he moved over to Kick, and he seems happy there. I've seen the sparkle return to his eye. his digital avatar eye. Oh. See, he's laughing. He's laughing again. He didn't laugh on Twitch for weeks at one point. It's the invasive ads that mainly cause you to switch. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, hey, maybe that's part of my problem. I got too much ads going on. Like I said, I turned it on and I haven't touched it since. So, I need to look at that at some point, and by at some point, I don't know when. Okay, well, default settings should be fine. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's my own fault. I trusted that they would have y'all's best interest in mind. Are you telling me that they didn't? They didn't have your best interest? Yeah, all good, Remy. Have a great night, brother. Yeah, I think I am going to wrap it up here as well. Like I said, I'm hungry and I gotta take care of some stuff as well. So I appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out. As always, it's always a pleasure. I enjoy talking with you guys about all the things, and I'm glad you guys enjoy the music. So, but we'll be back on Thursday doing our normal thing. So y'all have a great week. You are amazing. I am Bert, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.